Hi, it's Kim from the Hypertufa Gardener and from Kim's Garden, this YouTube channel. What we're going to do today is to tackle my jade plant again. You remember my huge jade plant from some of my videos earlier on. Well, I'm having a difficulty with it now. It has grown quite a bit since we pruned it last time, but the problem that I'm having is, as you can see, it's growing laterally. It also grows vertically, but laterally is causing a problem now because the branches are getting just too heavy and they're beginning to fall off. As you can see, they just cannot support that weight on these stems that are growing laterally. So we're going to try another major prune to see if we can get just a little bit more vertical shape out of it. So since we've got the one limb falling off, we're going to begin now and just trim the sides. So here we go.
I'm going to turn it so that they can see this one right here. Off to the right. Yeah, look at that one. Look at that.
Now, is this the one that dropped off was
right here?
Right here?
Right there.
And it's had time to callus over, but you can see where these have calloused over also because it's been several days. I don't know, a week?
Yeah.
But I have so many root cuttings of this and so many cuttings and rootings of this. I don't need to save it. So sorry if you're looking for some, but
okay.
But now we've just got to look toward getting a more upright structure and getting rid of these side lateral branches. So where do you want to start? We've both got our cutters.
Yeah, we are both ready
and
to
we
chop.
are ready to go. What do you think?
Maybe this is such a nice structure, and I like how this is an older limb coming up, but I think this guy down here needs to go because he's
coming in to crisscross the sides.
He's going to interfere, so I'm going to whack him off.
Okay,
here I go. Oh my goodness, this makes me nervous. Okay, he was even stuck in there. Okay, so there's that one gone. Now,
and now the way this grows and turns,
I think we should chop him off about right here.
Should I go? There's tiny little growing sections there. Maybe he'll start fresh there.
Okay, let's do it.
See what that looks like.
I'm just gonna drop him on the floor. Well, maybe not drop, maybe toss. Okay. I think the same thing for this one. I think we should just
let him grow a little branch.
Actually, I'd rather this one is a lot larger than this guy. I think we should just cut him totally off and let him be the only surviving portion. Do you think?
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Are you sure?
That sounds good.
Okay, we're just gonna do it. Okay.
Now,
man, we're being so severe.
Now, I think, let me turn this around. Now, here in the center, I think this branch.
Yeah, because this one's going to that one.
This branch is, I don't know, is that going to be my central stem? Like coming up from the bottom?
Yeah,
and going straight up. So then we'll work toward getting rid of these side. How about we take that side one off?
Completely off? Or
yeah, completely off.
Okay. Do you want me to get in here? I can do. There you go.
There we go.
There's that one.
And then that makes this one's growing too far inside because it wants to crisscross. So I say,
gone.
Let's get rid of him.
Now, looking at this one, if I can get it, still referring to this central one. See how this one's like cutting over? I
Right.
think that needs to go.
Trying to crisscross.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just whack him. Little cutie. Okay, so there's that. What about this one over here? This, let me move it. We've got this branch, and then it breaks off into 3 different sections. And then this one also has a buddy coming out.
How about we get rid
this one
of...
does too. I think we need to get rid of some of those.
But if he's the central upright, come and look at it from the far angle.
Let me see.
If he's this one becomes the upright,
Yeah.
then take those off the side of it.
Like, are you referring to take this one off?
Yeah, those two.
And this one?
That one.
I think no matter what, we need to prune some of these.
Okay.
Just so it would stay tighter.
How about I take this off right there.
Yeah. And then...
You can see where this one has tried. It's got some little roots seeking the ground. And they turn brown once they can't find the ground. But that one we'll just discard. Now, I think we're getting there. We've just got to...
We have to do something with this large branch that's
What about
right
this
here.
side branch?
Should
Should I shorten him?
I think we almost need to just whack him off over here, because he's going into 2, and that's just going to grow out.
So
we
how
need
about,
it to grow.
how about there?
Yeah, vertical.
Okay.
Man, we are.
Now,
This is so nerve-wracking.
I would say here, I'm going to swivel it again, and you take a long look.
Okay, let me take a look.
See if we're getting our upright look. This branch is trying to sag.
I think we should just get rid of him,
Okay.
because that looks ridiculous.
And then the only worst sag branch is this
That one. But he's been, look how he's so brown. I mean, he's been here for a while, but I don't necessarily, I don't know, should we just mark him off? Look at all of these little guys coming up off of it. I think that's too much.
How
Maybe.
About, let me get him in the beginning, right here, and then we'll look at him.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Look at that section.
Now,
I like that. That's starting to take shape. That's a lot better.
That's a lot different.
I think this. Wait a minute. Let's
he
look
kind
at
of
this.
has an awkward crisscross, right?
Is this one coming over here? Okay, so he.
What? Take this one
Yeah.
off that cross branch?
Am I getting in there? Okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, what do you think?
Okay, what does that look like? That's getting better.
Okay, I'm going to give it a turn, and you look at it.
The only thing that's concerning me is this guy hitting this guy. I don't want them to try to overtake each other. Do you think
So
they'll just help
which-
support each other?
Which should we get rid of? Like one of those? Is he? I think with these two coming against each other, let's get rid of that one.
Okay.
Okay, how's that?
Oh yeah, that's better.
And then the weight coming off those may help them to go,
I'm hoping for, since this trunk coming up here has so much, I'm hoping since we've cut, it's going to stimulate this side to get some growth. Do you think that's going to
I think
occur?
it will. Now, do you think we should sacrifice this side branch or not?
Oh, this whole branch right here,
Yeah.
or this one right here?
I don't know. You take a look at it from long
Let me
range
see.
and see what you think. Here, I'm going to give it a swivel.
Okay, you swivel and I'm gonna look.
To go for the upright growth.
This guy is sure.
He's trying to pull it down.
I know. So, do you think if we cut off this, that'll help this main branch just keep going up? Since he's going over and out, that's what we had down here.
Right.
And maybe
So
that's
that
not the best.
Might reduce the weight on it so he'll go upwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's cut that. And right here, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man, that one was a tough one.
How does he look inside his stem?
He looks pretty good.
Okay.
Here, let me bring it over. Can you see that?
So he's a nice woody stem. Now that has really taken off a lot.
I know.
I don't know.
Look at all this. Look at this pile that we have on the ground.
Now the only other thing that I can think of to stimulate more branching
Shouldn't
is
we
just to tip
let's
each of these
tip.
little ends. I'm just barely going to tip each one. See, I'm just cutting the tip branch to stimulate that to come up. See, like right here, I'm just going to take that top. And that should
I think that'll help a
stimulate
lot.
each
We
of
need
the
to do
others.
some of these. Did you do these already?
Yeah, I did
okay.
those. Do you think farther down?
No, I think that's okay.
I didn't. That's starting a split into two.
Ew.
Should I leave it?
Maybe let's cut him down to here.
Okay.
He needs to behave himself.
Okay, now as you can see, that's a pretty severe cutting.
Oh, yes.
But this is how we think we're going to save this from destroying itself by getting too top heavy. So
We're also going to change the window that we're putting it in. Oh, here, Mom.
how does that
I
look?
think we might need to cut on this. Look how
Okay.
far these
Okay.
are. I just think that looks ridiculous. I'm going to cut him down a little bit.
Okay.
I
How
like
does
that.
that look?
I'm kind of concerned about this guy.
He's
I'm
really
hoping
bare.
he'll...
Now, does he have anything that looks like any obvious growth that is going to come in the future?
I don't see anything.
Maybe?
But...
Get rid of him?
Do it. Let's get rid of him.
Let's
I
be
like
bold.
that. Yes. Good, good, good.
There. Now, each of these little things, they just dry out and they'll become like this calloused portion and will just become a little callus that we can pull off.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to really renew this. He's going to get a good watering and feeding, and we're also going to change his position. He's going to have more light.
I think that'll help a great deal. I really like this sturdy little trunk down here. Look at that.
Got a
Very
real
good.
wide trunk down
No,
there.
that's my favorite part.
Okay. So let's get him in his new position.
Yeah. Look at it wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's pretty funny.
We're escorting her down the hallway out of the living room.
I'll go through the
And
kitchen.
She's going to go through the kitchen. And you can focus a little bit more on the front too. Yeah, that's good.
Good job, Jake.
Sorry.
What was that?
That was just me tripping over the wire.
Just tell me when you're gonna stop.
We're gonna go all the way over here
To
this section. We're almost there, Pumpkin. Right here. Now, are you? Oh God.
So here she is in her new home, a lot more upright than she was before. And I think she's going to do real well.
I'm really excited to see what she does.
She'll get a lot more intense morning sun. We'll feed her well. And I think we'll have a lot of growth this year. She looks wonderful. Very proud of old Nellie here. Well, thanks for joining me today with my new chopped up version of my big jade plant. Let's hope she likes her new home. Thanks for joining us today. These little pots are doing just fine. I know you remember those from one of my recent videos. Well, those are sprouting very well. Look at that. You know me, I get sidetracked easily, but the jade plant looks really good. We'll keep her nice strong base. And be sure and stick around and watch a few more videos because there's always something going on different here. See you next video.